Voice is the way of the future. Hello and welcome to another edition of Home Conscious. So today is just a very quick one, just to tell you about my new podcast that has just come out on Alexa as well as everywhere else. I did have a podcast a few years ago actually, and I started that out, and it's quite funny to listen back to now. I took a bit of advice from different people who were in training to be interior designers, and I said, what do you want to know? And they said, well, why should I be an interior designer? And I said, perfect, I'll tell you. And then they said, where am I going to find my supplies? And I said, perfect, I'll tell you that. So I did make some podcasts earlier on. I think it was like 2015, 2016 that they were released, and you'll find them on different places. So I'll put all the links down below and you'll be able to find them there. But I really wanted to speak to you more audio-wise, if audibly, as it were, because I do realise that not everybody has the time to sit down and watch these videos, but a lot of you can just listen to what's going on a daily basis to my life as I'm going along being an interior designer, sort of on a day in, day out basis, Monday to Friday. So there was a perfect app for me to do that. It's free, you can do it as well, which is called Anchor. And Anchor, I'm not an affiliate for it. Well, it's free, so I can't really be an affiliate for it, but it's a great place to actually start if you wanted to start your own radio show. You may have something else that you're interested in apart from interior design, but I'm over there on Anchor, and I broadcast, if you like, 5 days a week. It's sort of throughout the day, so I'll start off in the morning and then I'll let you know I'm off to a meeting, this is what's happening. You can actually hear me having some of the meetings. Ernest turns up, you all know Ernest, I'll put a link up of how he is. So it's one of those places, I think, that you can actually listen along on a daily basis to what's happening to an interior designer during her life, what she's doing, how much time I'm spending here at my desk doing the paperwork, the emails, the banking, the invoices, the looking through things, the checking things, the researching, all of that side of things is documented down. Plus, then I go out to London, and I'm telling you what I'm seeing, the different areas that I'm walking through, different bits of architecture, who I'm seeing, what I'm seeing, and everything else. The great thing about Anchor is that you can call in, so you don't have to publish anything at all. You can just sign up, as I said, completely free, find me on there, and then you can just literally tap the button for it says call in, and it can come directly to me, and you can just say, hello, it's whoever, can you let me know, is that usual that this happens, or could you tell me a little bit about that? And I can answer you there straight away on the podcast, and you can just hear all the details there, and it's directly to you. It'll save you emailing, but yeah, I'm very welcome to take those questions as well, or you can ask things in the comments down below. Of course, find me on Instagram, I'm all over the place, but Anchor is a very good way of finding me. Now, if you're not able to listen on a daily basis, or you don't like that particular format, I'm actually condensing that sort of 5 day a week lot of content, and I'm putting it into my own podcast. So the place where I did the sort of finding the suppliers, organising your closet, reasons to be an interior designer, what happens at your first interior designer meeting, all those sorts of things that I'm putting on the podcast, I'm now rejuvenating that podcast, and all that Anchor content, starting from when I first started Anchor end of June, I think it was. All of that is now going to be put onto a weekly podcast, which is going to go out, and you'll find me on SoundCloud, I'm on Google Play, Spotify, I'm all over the place. iTunes, of course, I'm over at iTunes. I've been there for a long time. So you can find me over there. Do leave a review, good or bad, I don't mind. But just let me know if you want anything in particular you want me to talk about. So that's where I am over there. But you can, again, as you said, you can find me on Anchor, and hopefully I can answer your questions there in an audio version as well as video here, and obviously on the written word. Now, in addition to all of this, I'm now an Alexa skill, which is hysterical. Now, I'm going to be doing two things on Alexa, because obviously voice is the way of the future, for those of you that don't know. How this is going to affect interior design is a really good topic I think, and one I will come onto at some point when I get a spare millisecond. But for the time being, I'm also uploading my podcast, so not the Anchor daily stuff, but the 5-day-a-week consolidated content, which will be coming out weekly. That will now be available on your flash briefing on Alexa. So you can find me if you have a look onto the app. If you go to the app, the Alexa app, you can find me there. Just put in Home Conscious or Home Conscious Podcast and up it'll come. Enable that skill and I'll be added to your flash briefing. I think the first one is already out, but it is like an hour long, because it is, it's literally a full hour sort of condensed, but it's a full week condensed. So it's quite something to listen to. You don't have to listen to it, but at least it's there, and I think you can download it. I will be coming out with another one as well, which is going to be daily tips, because I think that people need to be aware of all the different things that you need to do around the home for maintenance, whether it's guttering, whether it's cleaning carpets, whether it's painting different things. Or whatever it may be, putting wreaths on the door to make things look a little bit smarter, either around Christmas or Easter time, something like that. I'm going to be adding sort of a daily tips, Alexa briefing, flash skill, whatever you want to call it. So I'll let you know when that comes out, but that won't be for some time because I've got too much to do. But in the meantime, if you want to find me on the audio version, as well as here, obviously on YouTube, you can find me around. I'm on iTunes, as I said, Google Play, SoundCloud. I think I'm on TuneIn Radio as well, and quite a few other places lurking around. iHeartRadio, I'm over there. Stitcher, I don't even know anymore. There's various other different places. Spreaker. You'll find me around. It's the Home Conscious Podcast. If I'm not around, tag me and I can send you a link. Hope you're all doing well. Happy designing.